Hey, this is Jenny from chronicbabe.com, and this is another AWAP Wednesday video. For those not in the know yet, AWAP stands for As Well As Possible, and it's a key tenet to life as a chronic babe. So, welcome to my car. These are the sounds of my winter coat. We've just had a little bit of snow here in Chicago. I am running behind today, and so I am doing this video AWAP as well as possible by filming it in my car and then heading to a cafe where I can edit it and then go to a meeting. What are you gonna do? So today I wanted to answer a question from a reader who wrote something that really hits close to home for me. She wrote, "Right now, I'm at a point where I need a break, but my brain is also telling me, no, get some work done. What do you do to deal with this conflict between your mind and your body? Thanks." Well, what a great question. This is something that I deal with all the time. As a self-employed person, I feel that constant need, that constant push to bring on more clients, to complete more projects, to make sure my income level is steady, to work hard when I can, when I have all that work in front of me, so that during the lean times I'm okay, and that's a hard balance to strike. But sometimes my mind is telling me, you need to take a break, and my panicky mind, my fear mind is telling me like, no, you gotta work. So this is a hard question, and I think not just for chronic babes. So a key thing to remember here is that if your body is telling you that you need a break, honor that. If you don't honor that, if you listen only to your mind and any decisions that are fueled by fear, which I understand sometimes that happens, you will wear your body down. This is just a fact of life, and you need to learn to trust your intuition. You know when you need to take a break. And the key is turning off that mental signal that makes you want to blow that off. And that's tricky. So let me take you back to a time when I was first diagnosed with fibromyalgia. This is like 15 years now. And everybody told me you got to work out every day and that'll help your fibromyalgia. And so I started swimming, and I was swimming my ass off. I was swimming like crazy all the time because I felt like that was the thing I was supposed to do. I was supposed to work really, really hard. And I was ignoring signals from my body that it was not working for me. It was hurting me. And I just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it until I made myself just positively ill. And then I had to take a ton of time off work. So the short story there is that I didn't honor my body's signals. I ignored them. I honored the little fear part of my brain that was like, you gotta work. And I made myself worse instead of better. So I think this applies to work too, and to really any task that you have on your plate. You've got to honor your body. And this is something that there's no practical thing I can tell you to do besides, well, there's one thing. Okay, I actually do have one little practical thing I can tell you that will help you. I think it'll help you. It helps me. It's kind of silly, but there's this woman I follow online. Her name is Danielle Laporte, and I think she's pretty fantastic. And she emails these daily truth bombs, which have all kinds of little tips and advice. And a couple weeks ago, the daily truth bomb said, self-care is a divine responsibility. So just like mull over that, digest that a little bit, think about it. Self-care is a divine responsibility. It's true. Only we are responsible for taking care of ourselves and deciding how much we're going to honor our body and honor our spirit and take care of ourselves. And I printed out that truth bomb and I taped copies of it up all over in my house. Because sometimes I forget. I'm like the first chronic babe. I've been doing this for a long time, and I totally forget, and will blow it off and will hustle and work and drive myself crazy. And there's not really a practical thing I can tell you to do to make that better, But I will tell you that you're not alone, and that what you need to do is really like start practicing trusting that intuition and trusting your gut. When your body's telling you it needs a break, it needs a break. And if you don't honor it and you overwork yourself, you're just going to make yourself sicker, and then you're going to have to skip more time. So I'm trying to learn to think of those self-care breaks as essential as part of my daily diet, as part of my recommended dose of rest. And maybe it'll help you to think of it that way. But you may want to check out Danielle Laporte's site and get her daily truth bombs in your email. You may have somebody else who inspires you who you want to hang up a quote. You may want to just stick it in your pocket. You may want to put it in a locket. Whatever you need to do. Just remember, you are not alone. There are so many of us out there who are facing this. And one of the coolest things, I think, is to go on the forum and chat with people and tell them like you're struggling with it, and they'll support you and give you ideas of what to do. So I hope this has been a good AWAP Wednesday for you. I know that the advice has not been the most practical, task-oriented, but I hope that it has been helpful for you. It's definitely the kind of thing that I think about a lot, and I'm just learning to practice every day. And you are not alone. This babe is right there with you. So thanks for hanging with me in my car. I am doing this video AWAP today for sure. So as usual, send me your questions. I'm so happy to answer them. I'll try to answer as many as I can. If you like this video, please like it on Facebook or YouTube or on the website or anywhere you're watching it. And please share it with friends. Share it on your Facebook wall. Send it to people who you think it might be helpful for. And anything else, if you want to just say hi, if you want to tell me you don't want to see me in my car, whatever. You can reach me through the website, chronicbabe.com. Okay. Until we meet again, be AWAP. Beep.